Today I got a new toy. It's the White's TreasurePro. Hi, everybody that watches my videos knows I'm kind of a Mine Lab fanboy. Of the 10 metal detectors that I own, they usually see me with my Mine Lab E-Track. Well, I had been detecting for 22 years before I bought the Mine Lab E-Track. That is metal detecting long enough to where you know I'm going to stick with it for a while. So I thought I would try an affordable White's detector to see how it does and see if I could refer it to some people that have been asking me, what is a good starter detector? More on my thoughts about that after the hunt. But now, more on the White's TreasurePro. I wanted to talk a little bit about the TreasurePro and why I bought it. But if you want to skip to the hunt, I'll leave the timeline up here. Okay. I was looking at White's machines, in particular the MX Sport, but I've already got a water hunting machine, the Garrett AT Pro. So I thought I'd look at the lower price models, such as the White's Treasure Master, which comes with 4 tones, 3 modes, has 8 reject ranges, and is about $270 with a White's pinpointer and some other things included in with the package. I got this because the White's Treasure Master has a concentric coil, and in my ground up here I need a double D coil. So the White's Treasure Master Pro has a 10-inch double D coil. It also has 6 modes, 8 tones, and 16 reject ranges. They both hunt at 7.8 kilohertz, and both the packages that are sold by the place I got this from, which is Myers Metal Detectors, comes with a White's Bullseye pinpointer and a bunch of other good stuff. So not particularly plugging them, but I get the best deal where I see it online. Alright, now let's go on for the hunt here. Yes, this detector has a lot of professional features, and the one I like the most is automatic ground tracking and automatic ground balance, something all metal detectors from the 21st century should have. You shouldn't have to pump the coil every time like you're pumping for water to get this thing to ground balance. That's old 20th century technology, and White's has finally come into the 21st century, as well as some Garrett machines. Alright, it's a windy day out here, but I've got my little muff microphone, and I got my first target. It's saying it's a penny, copper penny, dime, and sometimes a quarter, at maybe 6 inches, so I'll dig it up and see what it is. Alright, and the survey says it's a 1977 Memorial. I'm not going to do them all like this, but I like to do my first dig. And I couldn't figure out what the depth gauge was saying. I'm used to 2, 4, 6, 8 on the Garrett, or depth bar on the Mine Lab. This come up about, I'd say, 3 inches deep, so I'll have to get used to that. Alright, about my 5th target came in as a dime, which was 72 and 73 VDI in this machine, and it's some kind of weird looking ornamentation. I don't believe that's silver. Alright, I'm not sure if I like the tones on this thing. It sounds like an arcade video game. But quarter, dime, quarter, half dollar, quarter, and the depth about halfway down. 50, penny. That sounds more like it. Let's dig it up and see. Yep, Memorial at 6 inches. Well, I got a penny to zinc penny signal at about 5 inches. And got a little toy gun there. That's pretty cool. At 5 inches and a VID reading of 66 is a 1934 wheat cent. That's cool. My first wheat of the day. Alright, I was getting a foil signal that bounced up to 28 or nickel now and again. I dug it and it's looking like it's a war nickel. After just a little bit of moisture, I can see it's a 1943, whoops, with a P met mark. Philadelphia makes it a war nickel. Silver, 35% silver. Awesome. Well, this time I got another typical 5-inch penny signal. Dug it. It's a 1974, and in the hole I kept probing around. There was another signal down there, and I dug down another inch, and it's a 1952D wheat cent. Well, I got company out here, but while we were talking, or before we were talking, I dug a 7-inch signal, and it's a 1920 wheat cent. That's good enough for me. Here's a fellow digger out here, and he just got Roosevelt dime. That's pretty cool. Of course, look what he's hunting with too. The CTX. Cool, man. Got a cool religious pendant that I just found at about 7 inches. So it can get a little deep, a little depth. Been digging a lot of junk in this area. Pull tab, pop tops, and whatnot. You can tell there's a sprinkler head right there. I'm going to dig that one out too. But right there, I found an old buckle. Looks like a miniature cowboy buckle. Found some dog tags from 1942. So this thing will get out there, get after the goodies as well as the trash too. Let's see, where was it? I got you. Okay. Dan found a signal here that I just absolutely cannot get. Okay, I'm maxed out on sensitivity on 8 now. It occasionally gets it. But he gets it nice and solid with a CTX. Those numbers are for usually a wheat cent, sometimes silver. So I can't say that that is a depth monster. It's not. And the coil on that is just a 1/2 inch larger than that one. That's a 10 inch. That's 10 1/2.
You want to see what it is?
Yeah. Live dig. And now I'm going to fast forward. There we go. It's in the pile there.
I think it's like a wheat. Yeah, it's a wheat.
It's going to be a wheat cent.
Deep though.
All right, Dan. That goes to show. Sorry, but you don't replace my E-Trek. This week's shout out goes to Brian at You're Digging It Metal Detecting. Brian joined YouTube in April of 2008, and he's been making metal detecting videos since February of this year. He found a 1790 Spanish half real in his last video. I'll leave a link to his channel at the end of this video and in the description below. Please check him out, and if you decide to subscribe, let him know that Dave from American Coin Hunting sent you. On to the wrap-up. Alright, in the top left corner there I've got 3 junk items. The middle two are dog tags from the 1940s. I've got them turned over to protect the location. Then a little toy gun on the left, a religious medal in the middle, and a kind of a little kid's cowboy belt buckle right here. Okay, in the clad department, I have 9 clad quarters, 6 nickels, one on the right there is a 1947, 8 clad dimes, 8 zinkins, and 46 copper cents for a total of what, $3.89. Alright, this time I got 14 wheat cents, and surprisingly half of them are old and half of them are new. We got a 1919, two 1919 S's on top, 1920, 1920D, and a 1926, 1934, two 1946s, a 47D and a 48D, and the new stuff, you know, 1952D, 53D, and 1958, as well as a 35% 1943 Philadelphia war nickel. This war nickel is the 36th silver that I found at this site. Greg found another 13. Dan found one on this video, and probably 25 or so more. But anyway, we've got 50 silver captured on video just from this site. Now for my final thoughts about the White's TreasureMaster Pro. I hope you enjoyed the video and stick around for my shout out at the end. The White's TreasurePro is a great low price starter detector that will give you respectable depth of up to about 6 inches on average conditions. And that is where a lot of silver and old coins are. What it is not is a deep seeking and very tweakable detector like the White's V3i or Minelab E-Track at $1,500. But the TreasurePro at $370 I think can give an AT Pro at $200 more a run for the money. And if your budget is only $300, try the TreasureMaster. With a concentric coil, it can be had for $270. That is just my opinion. I hope this helps someone. Thank you. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Now here is a link to your digging at metal detecting. Thank you for watching.